Alright, here we go. This is my greenhouse. Doing this on my cell phone, I can't really tell. We're going to go in here and look around. Over here in the window, we have some aloe. Here's a mama. These are all the babies I've got. This is a bush. Just trying it out. This is a red bud tree. Here's some spinach. This is my mimosa. I'm trying to train it to be like a bonsai. And it stayed pretty small. It's like 2-3 years old. And here's some surprise tomatoes. They came in my sweet banana pepper packet. And here's some more baby aloe. About a year old. And here's some more tomatoes. We have a giant delicious, jelly bean tomatoes. Here's some more jelly bean and giant delicious. And these are some little eggplant. And over here I have goldfish. Can you see them goldfish in there? They was just up. I kind of scared them down. They was eating. Anyways, then I have bell peppers in here, bell peppers there, bell peppers in here, and this plant right here, you know what that is. You can see them little heads. Broccoli, and then more broccoli flowering. Flowers are actually good tasting too. Here's some more broccoli. This is about a year old. Another bell pepper. Those broccolis. I have some strawberry popcorn planted in there, waiting for it to sprout. 72 of them. Then I got some red Russian kale, curly kale, different flowers. So you got some bachelor buttons, some pansies, some other ones, I don't know what they are, the ink wiped off. Then I have these yard-long beans and red and white onions. And there's some Egyptian spinach or whatever it's called. And some more broccoli that's seeding out. And there's some onions that's been in that for a while. There's potatoes in here that ain't came up yet. And here's some more tomatoes and another eggplant that's a year old. And some spinach here, spinach there, some lettuce, some kohlrabi, romaine lettuce. This was one of my aquaponics setup, but I'm setting it up to grow different now. And here's a bunch of different lettuces. There's one. I don't see any in the rest of it. That might be one there. Nothing else growing yet. And there was an old bell pepper. That's some old peppers. And then there's a jalapeno, and then some red global grapes. Yeah, well, that's the greenhouse. And come out here. More in the greenhouse. Bags of dirt, all kinds of other projects going on. Some last year's gourds. Over here I have strawberries. Strawberries and raspberries. That's a raspberry and there's strawberries. There's a raspberry and there's strawberries. This is a red, that's a pink. And this is an orange raspberry. And more strawberries. Down here, I have potato skins growing. Yes, I said potato skins. I have another video on them. These, I just got one potato skin in each one of these 2-gallon buckets. Over here, I have composting material. worm bins. 3 in the green tubs and then 1 in there. All my other stuff. Here's the composting bin. Got stuff composting away. And I have a compost pile there with bags of leaves on top of it. And I got my sifter. Work in progress. Then we come out here, we'll walk alongside the greenhouse. See my 5 windows I put in. And over here I got a big pile of leaves. Composting, leaves, and horse manure and sawdust. Back this way. My water barrel. My water and a couple lines. Over here I got 2 potato skins in that one, 3 potato skins in that bucket, 3 in that one, and 3 in that one. Then I have white onions, red onions, sweet onions. And I have asparagus there in the 5-gallon bucket, purple asparagus. And that's a purple kohlrabi. Then we come in here, and then we have Paco, Daisy, Rex, and Clark. And there's my grandbaby Jonas over there running away, tearing stuff up. Ah, silly boy. Then over here we have 5 tubs of potatoes, Knibbek, I guess. They're white potatoes. You can see through there. We have asparagus, little asparagus plants. I think there's like 35 in there. And over here we ain't got nothing in none of these. Don't touch them. Take that dirt back out there, buddy. Then we have different kinds of kale, Lanetto kale, and this is broccoli. It's kind of cool out. We have kale and broccoli in this one, and kale and broccoli in that one. And those over there, we have red potatoes in these 7. Norland. And if you look here, I got blue buckets with a basket with dirt in it. They're going to be squash. I haven't planted them yet. It's still too cool and frosty out. Come back here. Got all kinds of things constantly growing on. Compost bin. Compost bin. 3 compost bins here. Walk around here. I have one of these waters with that black hose. The hose cut in the bottom and then a little cup sticking in the bottom. Nothing planted in except maybe some sweet peas, and there's no one of them grapevines. And then this one right here is going to be for my beans to grow up this trellis. Then I have all kinds of stuff growing back here. Basil, sage, dill. And then here in this little bed, I have carrots growing. Looks like I got some kind of broccoli. But there's little bitty carrots. I don't know if you can see them in there. Not many is coming out there. The different color ones. Red, yellow, purple. Then here, in this long bed, I have stuff growing. Turnips and rutabagas. Then I have some red and white onions growing down through here. Down here on the end, I have sweet peas, sugar snap peas I mean. Little bitties, all these little things you see coming up, sugar snap peas everywhere. And then I got one onion right there, and then some cauliflower growing through here. There's one there, one there, one there, one there, some there, some there. And then once the peas grow, they'll grow up this old bed. Used to be an old box springs. But that's this garden. Stand back and give you a view of it. Yeah, I get everything in a little early. I'm kind of crazy like that sometimes. But that's how it is. Put leaves everywhere, trying to keep all the weeds from growing. Check out some of my old videos. I have my composter, or my sifters, working on some of them. Been trying to get this thing going for a while. Trying to see how to keep it going. Got different things going on. It'll be fun. Well, subscribe if you haven't. Like if you like it. Comment. Ask me a question. If I know the answer, I'll tell you. You all have a wonderful day. Thanks you for watching. Bye.